Hey guys, this is Editor Anna coming at you from the future. I just wanted to preface this episode and our next three episodes because you'll notice that our audio does not sound great. That is, and there's nothing wrong with our equipment. It was our fault. We didn't realize we weren't recording with our actual microphones, our very nice fancy microphones. I think the audio doesn't sound great, but I think you can still understand us. If that isn't the case, please reach out to us on Twitter. We're at Amores Patos. Let us know if this episode sounds garbage. I've listened to it for so long that it just sounds fine to me now. But if it does sound terrible, please let us know so we can re-record so that our next episodes don't sound like complete uh, garbage. So thank you, and I hope you enjoy our continuing descent into madness with Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers to the rescue. Hola y bienvenidos a Amores Patos. Hi, and welcome to Amores Patos. I'm your host, Anna.
And I'm your other host, Faby. This is a podcast where two best friends get together and talk about the premiere of every show in the Disney afternoon.
Today we'll be talking about Rescue Rangers, Episode 4, Rescue Rangers to the Rescue, Part 4.
Awful name.
Terrible. I think every episode we've critiqued
Yeah.
this title.
They didn't give them individual names.
Tailspin.
Yeah.
Tailspin is next. I think preamble. You know that. I mean, this is the fourth. This is our fifth time talking about Rescue Rangers, counting our 4-hour descent into madness.
Yeah.
That was Rescue Rangers, the movie or whatever.
Emmy winner.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because our third episode will be released relatively soon before this one. Relatively whatever. Before this one.
Yeah.
But we recorded it well over a month ago,
Yes.
and then I forgot that we recorded it, and then I was busy with other stuff.
Yeah. Life, we've been busy.
Yes, and we're not exactly. Well, I'm not exactly eager to edit our Rescue Rangers episodes because I think I haven't hidden the fact that there's a very thin veneer of civility over my ambivalence and annoyance for this show.
Yeah.
Annoyance of whatever.
Yeah.
I don't like this show.
Yeah.
It's especially after DuckTales, it's a downgrade. It's a weird downgrade into something that's more blatantly, I think, geared towards kids.
Yeah.
Where DuckTales had the kind of lore aspect where it's pulling Carl Bark's characters like Scrooge McDuck and putting him into TV animation.
Yeah.
Into a prominent role for the first time. Obviously, for the first time since the Mickey's Christmas Carol, which was the first time.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, what if we keep doing that? And the adventures were, I think, more perilous and more fun and more Indiana Jones-esque. Where here it's a much smaller scope because they're chipmunks in a human world.
Yes. Yeah.
And I don't like most of the characters, except for Gadget. We all love you, Gadget. We're happy you're here.
Yes.
So, I forgot my point.
You hate the show.
I like the show, which is why all of our recaps have been so short. And besides my rant at the beginning, I have to just get it out. I don't think this will be very different.
Yeah.
But back to Tailspin, which is next.
Yes.
Because we are recapping the premiere episodes, premiere whatever, of the Disney afternoon shows in chronological order. As you know, we did Gummy Bears, DuckTales the movie, Chip and Dale the movie first to get it on the hype.
Yes.
And then the Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers cartoon, which was 1989.
Yeah.
But next is the 1990 Tailspin series, which is so good.
Yeah.
I binged watched it. I didn't binge. I watched all of it. It's all available on Disney Plus.
Yes.
I don't think including this one band episode.
Oh, okay.
Which is just I think we watched it.
Yeah.
What all the fuss was about? There's not no.
No.
Baloo is unknowingly carrying a bomb on a plane.
Yeah, that's kind of just it.
Yes,
That's why it's
that's all it
banned.
is.
Yeah.
And then, but then the bomb does go off, not on the plane. Later, they
Mhm.
deliver it, and then very Looney Tunes explosion. Nobody gets hurt, obviously. Tailspin is an incredible show
Yeah.
with an incredible 5-part premiere
Mhm.
that I think it's 5 parts, that I'm very excited to get into.
Yeah, I'm excited.
And it does also have one name because it was like a movie.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I guess it was just aired as a movie because DuckTales has individual names.
Yeah, yeah.
Tailspins is Plunder and Lightning.
Mhm.
But at least that's a pun. Like, it's not Chippendale Rescue Rangers to the rescue.
rescue.
It's Tailspin, Plunder and Lightning, and it's a pun on Thunder and Lightning.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
Yeah.
I'm excited for Rescue Rangers to be done so we can get to the vastly superior Tailspin.
Yes. Me, I have a newly complicated relationship
Yeah.
with Chip.
Yes. Which I've decided to accept you for anyway.
I know. I like Chip a lot.
But do you like him in this specific cartoon?
See, the problem is that I am willing to watch the rest of the show.
What?
I might.
Oh, oh my god.
I still have not seen it.
Didn't know this.
I have seen like the other short, like the old shorts. I like those. Yeah, they're fun. Yeah,
Just
yeah.
really nice.
But I am willing to watch the rest of the show.
Wow.
I want to see. I need more
Wow.
content of my little guys.
They're gonna be fighting over Gadget.
I know that's the one thing that I decide to ignore. That's why I haven't actually started watching it because I'm just like it's so annoying to deal with.
Oh my god.
And I know there's going to be other things that I'm just like
There's
so
all kinds of dumb stuff.
just yeah.
I don't even know.
yeah.
Like, I have no interest in watching any more of this show. The only character I like is Gadget.
No, yeah.
Because she's incredibly. It's like someone completely different is writing her line.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So funny.
She's so funny. But I also do like Chip and Dale. I just hate Monterey Jack. But holy shit, I hate it.
Provides nothing. He sounds horrifying.
Yeah. I didn't realize how just horrid, startling every time.
I hope nobody listening to this likes Rescue Rangers. I mean, I hope not.
Yeah.
If you do, just stop listening and wait till we release our Tailspin episodes, where we will have nothing but praise.
Yeah. Yeah. These 2 episodes, we'll say, were entertaining.
They're entertaining.
Yeah.
Like, there's no substance to any of these, but there's no racism.
Exactly.
Yes, no racism. Maybe some French stereotypes, but that's fine because they're French. And just insanity.
Yeah, like I was actually like, oh, I want to know what the fuck is gonna happen.
Yes.
I do not know.
No fucking clue. So fun in that regard, just these 2 last ones. But if you're actually looking for anything substantial in terms of character, or plot, or anything besides insanity, just try again.
Try again. Just literally watch Chip and Dale Park Life. You'll get basically the same thing, and they're adorable.
But very cute animation. Very cute. And they don't talk, right? They're just making the chipmunk noises.
Yep, it's basically like silence.
Yeah.
Like even like the humans that show up, they're
not humans.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Don't trick them. We are in the DuckTales Goof Troop universe.
It's very fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Donald Duck cameos in like the last episode.
The last episode, because it's like triple, so every episode has 3 episodes. The last one is all about Donald Duck.
I love that. I have to watch those.
It's fun, yeah.
It's cute. All right. Is that ranked over?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is our first episode we're recording since Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers 2020.
Oh, that's how this started.
Yeah, was nominated and then won an Emmy for I think TV movie or something.
Television movie. And I was like, where is the outstanding part?
This, as you know, listeners, that movie gave us both a severe mental breakdown. We had to stop recording because we just couldn't go on.
We could not, and then we stopped and then proceeded to have like a breakdown. Like
for another like hour, and then we went to bed,
Mm-hmm.
and then we finished recording the next day.
Yes, and we've never fucking done
Never
that
done
before.
that. We've stayed awake long past, long past what is advisable to
Yeah.
finish recording an episode. But Chippendale broke something in us.
Like, I literally, when you said, should we stop? I was like, oh my god, thank god you said that, because I'm like, my brain is
Yeah.
fried.
And I'm normally the one who will keep going. Like, I'm
Yeah.
like, let's finish this shit.
Yeah.
But,
It was bad. And that movie, it won. Then
oh
Emmy.
my Christ.
And no one else was nominated, but I bet it deserved it more.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because the same guy who directed Chippendale Rescue, was it the same guy? No, it wasn't. I got confused. Never mind. I got confused with the Roger Rabbit,
Oh, yeah.
Polar Express connection.
Yes.
Robert Zemeckis. Different guy directed this movie.
Oh, okay.
I almost threw him under the bus. Robert Zemeckis went on to direct the live action Pinocchio recently.
Oh.
So that's how far he's fallen.
No.
It's so sad. He went from Roger Rabbit,
Uh
the Back to the Future trilogy,
huh.
some other cool shit that I can't remember,
I don't remember.
and then Polar Express, and then it was
Mhm.
all downhill, crash and burn, flame, screaming, and death from there.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, the Pinocchio reboot.
It looks so horrifying.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Just.
the Lion King live action, the Lion King CGI was bad enough,
Oh yeah.
but Pinocchio, it's meant. No, I'm not gonna get into it. That's too much of a tangent. It's fine.
Yeah, I just know that the I don't know, Disney animation is in shambles at the moment.
All animation.
Yeah.
Animation.
Animation as a genre is just fucking in
It's horrible. The world is on fire. Rescue Rangers to the rescue, part 4. Here we go.
Let's go.
Alright, before we get into our actual episode and the madness therein, it is time for the game show within our podcast. It is now time for Duck or False. Alright, Fabi. This is more of a fill in the blank.
Okay. Oh no.
What is the name of the voice actor who voices the French stereotype in The Dog Pound? He's a very famous voice actor who I've mentioned multiple times throughout today and all of this podcast.
Oh no.
Should I give you a timer?
Yeah, no,
No.
I'm not gonna remember. Oh my god. Oh, I don't want to say Paul Rudd. That doesn't fucking make sense.
That's kind of close. Part of that name.
Yeah. Oh. No, I'm not gonna remember.
Nope.
No.
Rob Paulson.
Yeah.
One of the most famous voice actors in the industry.
Leave.
Voicing such characters as Yakko Warner, the original 1987 Raphael, the 2012 Donatello, the French tortoise in Mickey's Three Musketeers, and literally so many other characters that my mind is blank because at the end the list is literally endless.
Most famously, this French tortoise.
Yes. It aired, so this episode, part 4, originally aired on September 15th, 1889. As of recording this, we are 2 days off.
Damn it.
We almost got there. I'm not sure if these directors are for just this episode or all 5 parts, but directors are listed as John Kimball, Rick Leon, and Jamie Mitchell. So you know who to blame. Actually, no, this episode is fine, actually.
Yeah.
To find out who directed their other episodes. Yes, okay. So where we left our heroes, question mark, was dangling off the side of a floating glacier.
Yes. Getting fucking
Hit by a rolling snowball, courtesy of Fat Cat, and falling to their dooms again.
Yes.
For the second time.
Second time.
Because Rescue Rangers loves a cliffhanger.
He loves to just chuck those chipmunks
Yeah,
off.
just throw them off. high places. So they're falling into like the freezing waters below.
Mm-hmm.
It's Monty, Zipper, Chip and Dale.
Chip and Dale, yeah.
And I this is where I remember that Zipper's a fly because Monty's like, save yourself.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Because he tries to save Monty.
Yeah, but like no, they're still all falling.
Yeah. I always forget that like Monty and Zipper are buds.
Exactly. I did not know
Yeah.
that. I thought Gadget and Zipper
Yeah,
were
like
friends.
the movie screwed me up.
No, you realize that his so-called squeak
Oh my god.
is just a little shriek that he does, and I hate it so
Wait, I'll
much.
insert here.
Yes.
Me. Future,
warning.
yeah. Future me. Insert Zipper's terrifying little shriek. His little pig squeal.
It's no go, Zipper! Save yourself!
So horrible.
A very bad sound.
It just is. It's not like a buzz. It's literally like a little garbled shriek.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
awful. Yeah,
put it
go
here. I'll put it here. Where they're falling, but oh no, they all live. Because Gadget, well, first they each get hit by a plunge, like a mini plunger attached to rope,
Yeah.
which catches them and like kind of pulls them
Pulls
up.
them up. They like land on the wings of this
Yes.
thing, and then they bounce into a little ship.
Yeah, it's not given a name.
I always
Like
thought
they create like the perfect opening in the dialogue to give it a new name
Yeah.
because it's so it's like a plane,
Mm-hmm.
a plane blimp thing
Yeah.
built from the pieces of the Screaming Eagle,
Mm-hmm.
the Gadget's father's plane, which they crashed in their landing to Chlorodane's camp.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's created. We see Gadget catches them, tosses them into the seats. Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we see that she built it from the wreckage of the plane and garbage from the camp.
Yeah. So we see it's like a jug that's like partially open,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's tied to like a balloon, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like tied to a balloon. It has like wings. It look like maybe they were, God knows what they're made of, like orange wings made out of some sort of plastic brick thing, and has a tail.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and they create the perfect opening to give this a new name.
Because they're all impressed. They're like, wow, like you made all of this in probably like not that long of time.
Yeah. I think because we googled this plane when it showed up in the Rescue Rangers movie, and it's called the rescue plane.
Yeah.
Which
it sucks.
Boo.
All the other like planes and ships and stuff have cool names in like in the afternoon. Yeah.
Yes, like Ducktail and DuckTales, Launchpad has his Joyrider. Like the big plane, the big industrial plane they use doesn't have a name as far as I know, but his Joyrider, which shows up way more often, it's called the Joyrider.
Yeah.
Obviously, fucking dark blue with the Sea Duck.
Sea Duck.
Carnage with the Iron Vulture.
Mm-hmm. They just have cool names.
Darkwing Duck with Thunderquack.
Like and the Rat Catcher. Like
they all have they have names.
Yeah.
This is the name of their plane, but they don't give this one a name.
No.
And it's like,
I would have thought it had a name, but yeah.
I guess just the Ranger plane, but that's I mean, I guess they don't name it that now because they're not the Rescue Rangers yet.
Which doesn't make sense.
Oh my god.
Just nuts.
I was aware of it, but I didn't like process the fact that they're not the Rescue Rangers yet, so they shouldn't have their logo.
Just like she
the milk carton.
Boo, inconsistency.
Anyway. So they got the plane and they're gonna chase after the glacier, right?
Yes. Yeah, the glacier fucking I hate this glacier.
Hate this fucking glacier. So Nimnal, like, we're trying to figure out where he got this glacier from because we're suddenly at a train.
Yeah.
And so not the Arctic, we assume.
Mm-mm.
We guessed that they were in Alaska.
Yeah, that's because they don't have to travel like for days, basically. Yeah. Because he like gets it to like a hilly area.
To, like non-snow area. And like Wedges is just because he's been using like helicopter blades basically to like maneuver this glacier around. This slab of glacier.
Has no one fucking noticed?
I mean, it's 1989.
True.
So what are they gonna do? They do see this. There's no phones, no cameras.
True.
Oh my god, is there fucking like something they have to go to fucking what? Where did they go before to like print photos?
Oh, to like oh my god, what are they called? Like a photo center?
Yeah, whatever was
Yeah.
around in 1989. I wasn't alive. God. Anyway, he wedges the slab of glacier in
Yeah.
between like mountains,
Uh-huh.
and Nimnol is inside this he's inside the main capsule of the laser,
Mm-hmm.
which walks around like it has legs.
Yeah, yeah. And also, like, I forgot that Fat Cat was here because he
Yeah.
got dumped on him. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're both here.
It's so weird to see Fat Cat naked. It doesn't make sense that he doesn't wear his clothes.
That's what I was gonna tell you yesterday. We were rewatching
Mm.
the episode. I was like, he's like the cat of like a villain. It's fine if he wears clothes. I'd be like, yeah, like,
Yeah, like
you
people
know,
put clothes on their cats normally.
exactly.
But also because no one else acknowledges that the chipmunks and mice are wearing
Yeah.
clothes, why would they acknowledge a cat wearing clothes?
Mm-mm. It's like, wait, it'd be okay if he was also wearing clothes. Because, like, Plato is literally wearing, like, a sweater. Yeah, like, people just
And a
put,
badge.
yeah,
Like
people
not
put
like
clothes on their pets.
not actual police dog uniform.
No, yeah, yeah. I don't know.
Whatever. He just looks weird naked because he likes to stand on 2 feet.
God.
Anyway, so they wedge this slab thing, and we see that they have to get down to the train because there's a train now. A
Yeah.
powered train! Because it's 1889, apparently.
Oh my god. Also, the again the perspectives in this show are just fucking
Yeah.
whack.
Fucking Transformers 1984 in this bullshit.
And yeah, it's
So, God, this coal powered train pulls up. And using the laser,
mhm.
Nimnol carves up the glacier into like snowball
Like,
slush.
yeah, like
So that's how
slush.
he describes it as.
Yeah, because like the train is pulling like open carts.
Yes,
So all the slush is falling on those carts. And yeah, it's
precisely.
yeah, he's calling it like snow cone stuffing.
And so,
Which yeah.
yes, and at this point we have no idea what the fucking plan is.
No.
No clue why they've carved up a glacier, why
Mm-mm.
they needed specifically this laser to do it.
Yeah.
That's not explained. And why they're now like carving it up into like slush.
Yeah, yeah. No fucking
No idea. And so going to transport all this slush somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And Niminal parks the laser on one of like a platform
Yeah.
that's being pulled by the train and gets out.
Yeah, and when he's talking to himself like the whole time that
Yes.
he's doing, because he doesn't know that Batcat can talk.
Yeah.
In fact, Cat's just like, this guy's a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
Sleep tight, laser light. Don't let the computer bugs bite. The geek has a definite hardware hangup. I bet stripping gears is his idea of a good time.
Meanwhile, the chipmunks and Co sneak aboard.
Mm-hmm.
And they're kind of like flying around, like what is this? What is this
Yeah.
plan? What is this evil plan? I love Chip is like, who cares? We need to get we need to get the ruby and get back to the police station.
Yes. He's like, yeah, like our priority is the ruby. I don't give a shit about the ice.
Yeah, because they need something to prove Plato and Drake innocent.
Mm-hmm.
So they land on the roof of the laser, and we didn't mention the plunger stuff because they I don't know if I guess Gadget has his fascination with plungers.
Yeah.
At least here that they are like a useful thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like in spy movies or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
because it's like the laser thing has like a dome.
yeah.
So they like land on it via
Yeah,
the little
the plungers.
yes.
So it's able to walk across the lid of the dome
Mhm.
on like little legs.
Yeah.
Which is fun.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
They're all impressed.
Yes.
Especially Monty.
So yeah, they get right up to where the little like other dome where the ruby's being held, where you know they're the energy's concentrated, blah blah blah, laser shoots out of it.
Yeah.
You know, made up science. They get the ruby.
Yes. But it like falls.
Like they fall holding it, but like they're chipmunk.
Yeah.
That would make no noise.
Yes.
I demonstrated by throwing Faby's plush chipmunks.
I bought your sets of Chip Dale plush now. Yeah, don't talk to me.
I mean, I have them too.
Yeah,
Chip and Dale plushes.
they're so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Irony of the situation is that I was angry at Chip for people basically making me Chipkin, and now he's my favorite.
Yeah. I'm currently wearing my Chip and Dale Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah. I don't have the cosplay.
So mine's easy. It just
Yeah.
a Hawaiian shirt that I just happen to have.
Uh-huh.
That's red with white with yellow
Stylish.
things on them. I know the colors. It's fine.
Yeah. But yeah, so she threw them on the.
Yes, yeah, and they're chipmunks. Like chipmunks are like a light
They're
creature.
tiny.
They're a light. They're not a heavy animal.
No.
Like
even combined, it's not even like a pound. Like
yeah. I mean, maybe I guess they heard the ruby fall.
yeah, it's probably the ruby
Yeah.
itself.
Anyway, I'm just gonna complain. So yeah, Nimnol and Fat Cat hear this, and they see that chipmunks have grabbed it, and Fat Cat's like, "Why can't I kill these stupid chipmunks?"
Oh my god. So yeah, he goes to fucking attack them.
Yeah, and Nimnol just picks up the ruby.
Yeah.
With the chipmunks hanging off of it.
And he's like, what the fuck? And he goes to like, I don't know. Well, yeah, like take him off the ruby,
Yeah.
but then Zipper, what the fuck?
He flies straight at Nimnol's nose.
Oh, okay.
Like just like bonks him.
Yeah, okay. I was
Fly. Like I mean, I'd be like, Jesus Christ, a fly. Or I give that's a fly. I'd be like,
I mean, you should
fly.
see us outside. There was like a.
That was a beetle thing.
Yeah. But, I mean, is Zipper? I don't know how.
Is
You can tell how big these
no.
things are.
And is Zipper a fly?
I don't fucking know. He's a little bug.
Maybe he's one of those the shiny beetles. Is it a June bug?
I think I don't know what they're called in English. I just know that they're mayates in Spanish.
They're the. I guess we get them in California, SoCal. They're these pretty shiny, hard, shiny green iridescent beetles that fly around. I think they're fucking blind.
I think they have to be blind because they just bump
walls.
Like not like violently, but like just really hard against
like
everything.
Into walls and windows.
Yeah.
And
they're awful.
we were at Disneyland a few weeks ago and we were trying to eat and one of them flies at us and I'm like, not today. And
no fear, yeah.
I swatted it. I didn't kill it.
No.
Because that'd be too much work and gross.
Yeah.
I just swatted it out of the air in the other direction. And it left us alone.
When I was a kid, we were like
pride.
Outside of church, and my dad grabs one, and he throws it at me. Well, I had my hair down. It landed in my hair, and I hate them so much.
Yeah, for people with short hair, it's like still like if you have any kind of like hair where it can get stuck in. Horrifying. They don't bite or anything as far as I know, but they're just very loud.
So loud, and they just like have no concept of like this is a human being and they're just like bumping against things.
Yeah.
They're awful.
I just say let's say that's what Zipper is.
Yeah.
Because God. He's green and too big to be a fly.
Yeah. He looks like a little alien man.
He does. Whoever designed him, you failed. Like Jiminy Cricket looks more like a more convincing cricket than this thing looks like a fly.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Anyway, and Noel's like, get the chipmunks. Running. Fat Cat gets the ruby, but then intercepted by Gadget and Monty in the plane. Yeah. So they've got the ruby, and then Nimnol comes at them with an axe.
Yes.
Nowhere. like this is like an axe, straight up. An axe.
Yeah, he has an axe and he's swinging it at like the plane at the chipmunks. Like
misses, but Fat Cat is able to grab the ruby.
So they're running. Chip and Dale have like a rope. Yeah. Trip over Fat Cat. He drops the ruby, then again, Monty and Gadget are able to grab it.
Yeah, with a plunger suction cup thing.
Yeah.
Fly away with it. And then also catch Chip and Dale, and they fly away. Yeah. Successfully with the ruby.
Yeah.
Leaving Monty with an insane story to tell his boss when he gets home. Oh yeah, Monty gets to be a sad sack real quick.
Because, well, like, was it Chip that was like, Gadget, take us home. And she's like, yeah, I don't know where that is, so you gotta tell me.
And yeah, Monty reminding us that he's now homeless. Has a little line about, being homeless.
Yeah. He's like, at least you guys have a home to go to.
I do like the moment where Gadget just pat his hand. Because Gadget, we see, isn't super aware of other people's emotions.
Yeah.
Like, responding to them.
Yeah.
But she does have a moment where she pats Monty's hand.
Yeah, like I do love their interactions. They're very sweet.
Yeah,
Like
nice subtle thing.
yeah.
Especially for a cartoon like this where subtlety is a myth.
Yeah.
It was a nice thing, and they fly into the night.
Yes.
Take us home! Right! Next stop, home! As soon as you tell me where it is.
At least someone has a home to go back to.
And we see they fly to, well, no, not yet. We're in San Francisco now, I
Yeah.
assume, again.
Yeah. We're gonna keep calling it San Francisco.
Yeah, I saw Wikipedia said that it was San Francisco, so that's what I'm going with.
Maybe the teachers were right and Wikipedia is not a reliable source. But yeah.
Chinatown. Like, San Francisco is, like, known for Chinatown.
Yeah.
It's San Francisco. Leave me alone. Anyway, inside the police station, once again demonstrating the incompetence of the police. We see Drake is still in his cell, still just like, damn.
Yeah.
Nobody believes me.
He literally says, this is we were screaming in the car about this. The fact that he says he's been in the police force for 45 years.
Yes.
And and he's like, I've been working here for 45 years.
And nobody believes me.
Yeah, and no one believes me.
Yeah. No, yeah, I love, like, yeah, this show starts off pretty pro-cop.
Yeah.
But, like, all they show of the police is that they're grossly incompetent.
Like, disloyal
to the point of death.
Yeah.
And prone to violence above all else. And enjoying, promoting violence above all else.
Yeah.
See The Crime Bite. Plato's infamous show of police, what's the word? Excessive force.
Yeah, excessive force, yes.
And the joke of the SWAT team wanting to shoot and kill a police dog dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Played as a joke.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, that's all they've shown of the police in this show, and it continues.
Yeah,
like,
because we're gonna see, like, that it's, like, protecting the wealthy over anyone else.
Yeah. I doubt, like, the creators of the show intended for this show to demonstrate how incompetent and dumb the police are.
Yeah.
But that's all they do.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, Drake is the exception. He's the only competent cop.
Yeah, which is why it's so, like, eye-rollingly bad when, like, the conclusion of this, like, spoilers, is gonna be, like, a pro-cop, like, speech.
Like, they try to, like, round it all up, like, oh, it was all good. But we never see Drake, like, reconcile with his cop buddies, which is hysterical.
Like, no, I would also been like, fuck you guys, I'm, like, for sure leaving now, like, go to hell.
Yeah, like, that was his going away speech.
Yeah.
Like, he makes him pay for all his drinks at the cop bar. And then he moves to Miami. Gets to retire.
Where he meets the Golden Girls. It's a crossover.
Christ. And I love, so Chlordane rocks up to his prison cell again?
Super casually.
I love it. And, like, because there's apparently no cameras in this holding cell.
Chlordane is not even disguised whatsoever.
With his fucking clown face. Pennywise. He's straight up, I rewatched it, he's just Pennywise. Swear to God. His
just
bald fucking head.
Palette.
He's a corpse. He's gray. Why is he gray?
He gets grayer as
so gray in that scene. I just, like, I get it's 1989. They had security cameras.
Yeah.
It's definitely in holding cells where they can, like, pin, like, and, like, a cellmate attacking a cop on the cellmate, on the prisoner guy.
Yeah.
Whatever the term is.
I don't know. Yeah. They
would have security cameras. Like, the number one place that would have security cameras is in a holding cell.
Exactly.
And also, how are they still holding him here? Shouldn't he be, like, somewhere else?
I don't know.
I don't know how police work. I don't know how the actual police system works.
Certain amount of time, but I don't remember.
Yes, but, like, they're holding him, like, at the station.
Yeah.
So isn't there a point where they, like, move him somewhere else? Then he's gonna be. Then he's good. Eventually, if assuming if this were to continue and the ruby was never found, he would go to court.
Yeah, and he has to go to prison.
Okay, this is so dumb.
Whatever.
Christ.
I love that there's always, like, a little window that the person can look out of into an alley, because that's also it's The Mask. That's, like, a big plot point.
I love this cell that could be holding any kind of criminal.
Yeah.
It's just facing out onto this bright sunny alley.
It's you can
Yeah.
have the hope. You have to look at the moon and be like, I could have like changed my life.
It's like a laundromat next to the police station we see. What
Yeah.
fucking Willy Wonka ass world is this? Why is there a laundromat next to the
No,
police station?
They want people to escape using the laundry cart.
Yes. They have to dig underneath and like escape through the next door laundromat. Okay, anyway, it's the reunion. It's the reunion of the exes.
Yes. I do love that he's like, you know what? I don't need you to come and like look at my plan and see everything come to fruition.
Yeah.
Like, let's go.
There's no real reason he kidnaps Drake
Yeah.
for no real reason other than to brag about his evil plan.
45 years in the department and no one believes that I didn't steal the ruby.
Oh, I believe you, but that's because I'm the one who did.
Claudine! You rotten, low-down, scheming...
Come, Drake. That's no way to treat an old friend.
Like, he throws some kind of gas in the cell, which...
Sure.
Sure. I do like the detail of Cloyd has a cover. He covers his mouth on the inside of the cell.
Yeah.
Of the window. And it's some kind of knockout gas that even though there's like very large bars on the cell, which, you know, would kind of let the knockout gas spread out through the entire holding cell area.
Yeah.
Just, you know, whatever. Knocks Drake out. And Plato as well. And I guess off screen, Chlordane plants some C4.
Yes.
And blows the entire brick wall open.
So no one heard Drake screaming for help?
Yes.
But everyone did hear the explosion. Instead of being like someone broke him out.
Yeah, that Drake was hiding C4 in his pockets. And we forgot to check.
Yeah.
And he blew a hole in the wall and escaped.
Dumb.
And it's like the one dumb cop.
Oh yeah, it's
Spinelli. I remember because I hate him so fucking much. God, I hate him. He just looks like dumb.
Yeah. Fuck.
Anyway, Drake wakes up next to some train tracks. And he's being helped by some of Chlordane's weird-looking henchmen who look like thumbs.
They really do.
With 5 o'clock shadows.
Which is how you know that they're sleazy.
Yes.
Drew these people.
They look insane. And then we get like right big up in the camera like a shotgun.
Yeah.
That one of the henchmen is holding.
Jeez.
I assume it's a shotgun. I don't know guns.
Yeah.
And Percy, you still hear the first henchman we saw in the first episode is holding an umbrella over Chlordane. And Drake is tied up at the wrists. And Chlordane's like, yep, I just want to show you my evil plan.
Yeah.
Just cause.
Says that it's to take the rap, but like he never like
elaborates.
Yeah.
Like
no.
What?
Yeah.
Well, he takes them to the scene of the crime.
Exactly.
Where he's committing the crime. Like all of his henchmen. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
He just needs him there to explain everything.
He needs someone to explain his plan to.
Yeah.
Because it's absolutely fucking insane. And we're not getting the explanation yet. It's next episode we're getting the explanation. This is just the lead up.
Jeez.
Anyway, the coal-powered train rocks up to the area.
Creating this fucked perspective thing. I hate it. It makes me angry.
They look like borrowers. They look so fucking small.
Tiny. What it is about like the grass. Yeah, it's the tires and the grass.
Yeah. They should be like it's fucked.
Yeah.
Like it's so fucked. Like the tires are taller than they are.
Yeah.
They're like in like a dirty lot where the train passes through.
Yeah.
And there's like just tires in the grass like there be.
Yeah, they look like little bugs, like in
Yes. Yes. Looks like they've been shrunk.
Yeah.
It's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. They've been shrunk.
It's awful.
I'm thinking about Rick Moranis because we watched Ghostbusters last night.
Yes, watch Ghostbusters instead.
Anyway, train walks up with the Walker-looking laser gun, and you know all the fucking slush. that slush would be melted. It's water now. Like,
yeah, I don't know. Like, is it? Do they think it's extra cold because it's from? I don't know.
People ask
Yeah.
Wherever. Neminal climbs out and he's like, "Oh, sorry, boss. Some chipmunks stole your food."
Chlorinated is like, hey, can you like demonstrate how this fucking laser works? I guess I don't know what they're fucking gonna destroy, but he's like
Yeah.
about that. Little rats.
Some little rats. Like some rodentia. I
Rodentia.
don't know if that's what chipmunks are. Because animal classifications are like all over the
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
place. I'm not gonna check because I doubt this show did.
Yeah, probably not.
I'm not gonna do basic perspective, right?
Sir, the ruby appears to be in a transitive state of location.
Meaning?
It's missing.
Missing?
Well, you see, there were these small rodentia, chipmunks to be precise, and,
Chipmunks? Chipmunks?
And Drake just laughs at him. He's like, "You fuckwit! You lost the ruby you stole in the first place."
Oh my god.
Oh my god, this fucking line though.
Mhm.
Like, Chlordane's like, "Yeah, no worries. Neminal's gonna find my ruby,
Mhm.
or I'm gonna get an elephant gun."
Oh my god. Jeez.
That's very violent.
Yeah. Oh my god. I was like, whoa.
I am going to brutally murder Nimnal.
If he doesn't get the ruby back from the ship.
What the hell? And so he doesn't believe Nimnal, so he
No.
assumes he just
Yeah.
lost it to somebody
Yep.
and made up some crazy lie.
God.
Anyway, back in the station, the chipmunks we see off screen have returned the ruby,
Mm-hmm.
and they're all depressed, sitting at Drake's desk,
Mm-hmm.
where Plato is chained up.
Yeah.
Where did he get this fucking chain from? What's
Who
it bolted to? This is an office.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know.
So they're all bummed about Drake running away.
Yeah.
There's a hole in the wall. What, the old man? What do you think he did?
He blew it up himself, like thinking real hard about it.
But yeah, not Drake, Plato to Mandela obviously are especially bummed
Mm-hmm.
because apparently Drake was their hero. I thought it was Plato was their hero, and Drake was also there.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Like, why would the human be their hero?
That's why I was like, why the fuck are you guys
Yeah, why you? I mean, yeah, I'd be a little bummed because they're trying to prove his and Plato's innocence, and they did. Like, but now Plato's bummed because he was knocked out, so he doesn't know what happened.
Mm-hmm.
But he's bummed, like worried that maybe Drake did run away.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Then Chip is like, oh, well, like now that we returned the ruby, they're probably gonna let Plato go.
Yeah.
And like then we can all go after Chlordane.
Yeah.
And Gadget, Gadget, she's like, I have nothing else to do right now.
I love Gadget. Yeah, she's like, no stake in this,
Yeah.
but it's been fun so far. Help out.
Now that we returned the ruby to the evidence room, they'll probably let you go. Yeah, and then we can all go after Chlordane.
And that cat!
Yes! Well, I don't have anything else to do, and this is so much fun!
And then 5 more humans. God,
Oh
we suck.
my god.
Okay, so it was never explained where the clutch coin ruby was stolen from, or who, if anyone, it belonged to, because it's like the biggest ruby in the world.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think it would belong to any one person unless it was the Queen of England.
Yeah, I think I assumed that it was like a museum.
Yeah, a museum piece. If it's like the largest fucking ruby in the world,
Yeah.
they stole it from some country.
Yeah.
It wasn't like somewhere in South Africa, or not South Africa, and somewhere in the whole of Africa, or somewhere in South America, or India. It was kind of the main 3 where they steal shit from. So I kind of assumed it was a museum thing.
Yeah.
But no.
No.
Clutch coin ruby apparently belongs to this fucking this like bougie, like
Just
old money lady.
Yeah.
What's she doing in San Francisco? This
I
is
don't
the East Coast kind of lady.
Yeah. And also she like actively wears the necklace.
I guess, yeah. Like, that doesn't seem right to me.
Watch the Pink Panther.
Like, it's so weird that, like, it's, like, named for the lady whose family apparently has owned it.
Yeah.
Like, who are you? Like, are you related to any, like, are you related to any of the, who was it? The Dutch, I think, who colonized Africa?
Yeah, yeah.
Who are you? All we
So-
know is so strange.
Is that she is angry.
Yes.
She is mean.
She's mad that the guy who stole Drake, that the one who stole the ruby in the first place, was allowed to escape.
Yeah.
And Spinfuckinelli, is like, ah, but your ruby's back. So Drake wasn't guilty after all, so that's on us. Whoops.
Yeah, like the fact that yeah, they're like even though he did escape, the Ruby is back, so it must mean he's not
Yeah.
like a criminal. So they're not even gonna bother to find
That-
him.
Like, as far as we know, he blew a hole in our holding cell.
Yeah.
Blew the wall right fucking open,
Mhm.
and we're not going to investigate because we're stupid fucks.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Also, Spinelli, I realize why I hate him.
why.
He looks like the Gungan King in Phantom Menace.
Oh, I think we did talk about that.
I'm gonna bring it up again. Ross NASA, I think.
Yes.
He looks like him. Straight up.
I said he looks like Tweedledee and Tweedledum, which is why I hate.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But he has that, like, toad kind of face going
Yeah.
on. That reminds me too much of the Gungan King.
Awful.
Alright, I'm fine. How to get over my hatred for the characters. Oh, and she has this little fucking
Like a little like
chihuahua thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's a little pampered. And it's a boy dog.
Mhm.
And so it's funny
Yeah.
that it has little pink bows and
Yeah.
stuff.
It's very comical.
Yes. And his, I don't know, it's not her husband, right? It's her, like,
Is it the mayor?
is it?
Because I think later they say that like the mayor ordered something. I don't know. It's just
They
this
assumed
guy.
it was, like, her lackey. Because he
Yeah.
is, like, this simpering, little pathetic man.
Yeah, he's like basically fighting for her honor, whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
like,
he's like, go get her ruby
yeah,
right now.
yeah. She like
I feel like that's evidence. It's like, we can't give it to you right now. Like, it was stolen again for some reason, so we can't give it to you.
exactly. You should be trying to solve a crime.
Yeah. Christ. Let me see her dumb little chihuahua.
She puts him down and is like, yeah, like the dog's name is Poopsie. Like that he shouldn't be exposed to this ruffian environment. Yes.
He's too sensitive.
Mhm.
And Poopsie looks at the camera like, do you see what this shit I'm dealing with?
Poor dog.
Why'd you bring your dog here anyway? Damn it.
They always have to have their dogs like in little purses.
She's just carrying it.
Yeah.
Anyway, fuck, whatever. Jesus Christ. Nimnol sneaks into the police station looking like a homeless lady?
I guess.
Because he's got like a paper bag full of God knows.
Mhm.
A ratty coat that's tied with a rope.
Yeah.
Like a bandana over his head.
Yeah.
And he like keeps his head down when a cop passes by him.
And
What the fuck tracker did he use?
it's the fucking the
tuning
tuning
fork.
fork, yeah.
Christ.
And he's like, yeah, the ruby is here and it's still in perfect pitch. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I think that's how they were able to use it to do the laser because Ruby is
Has
so
perfect-
pure.
yeah,
The blah blah blah
vibrations.
shit.
Yeah.
Whatever. He has Fat Cat in the bag,
Mhm.
and he's gonna use Fat Cat to create a distraction.
Mhm. And then he tells him that if he sees the rodents, to fucking kill them.
Yeah.
Like, fuck off.
He's like giving the cat instructions.
Yeah.
Like, because he fully expects the cat to listen to him, and he does.
Yeah.
But like, it's like, what kind of Looney Tunes ass? Is Gadget just using like a Bic lighter?
Yeah. Straight up. Just trying to fucking like melt the chain.
Okay, his chain is just like wrapped around like I'm assuming that's the leg of a desk.
Yeah.
Knock the desk over, Play-Doh.
Yeah.
You're a bulldog.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it'd be easier to get leverage to flip the desk
The
over
desk, yeah.
than to fucking melt the chain. Okay, so Gadget tries using a plain old like lighter, like he lights cigarettes with, to melt through the chain, and no. And Play-Doh gives up. He's right. Guess Drake's gotta solve this himself.
Oh, and they immediately like Zipper notices that Fat Cat is there. So they're like, fuck that guy, he's gonna steal the ruby again, which, yeah.
Plato wants to go kill him.
Yeah. Like, Chip has to remind him, like, if you attack him, this is how the whole fucking thing started.
This is how it started. Is that you got there in a cell in the first place.
Mhm.
Let us handle it. We've dealt with him before.
Yeah.
And like, Dale calls him a pushover. He sees Oopsie staring at himself in a little mirror. Because of course.
Of course, yeah. So Fat Cat, like, goes to attack him? Yeah, he's gonna...
Yeah, he didn't cause a distraction.
Yeah.
Like Nimnol told him. And we see Gadget has created a harpoon.
Girl power.
Yes, out of like rubber bands, pencil tips, and stuff.
Like a comb.
A comb, yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool looking.
Yeah.
I do like all the stuff she makes. Like it's very like, it like you can see all the pieces where they came from, so that's fun. So they're gonna trip Fat Cat and like catch him and knock him out.
They literally Chip and Dale are gonna like beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
It's basically the plan.
But what happens? What goes wrong?
So Gadget was gonna like shoot the harpoon and then
Oh fuck, that's right, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, the harpoon being like, a little suction.
Yeah. But when she's trying to like fix her aim, the worst thing in this fucking show happens again, which is that Monterey Jack has a cheese attack.
Yes, because there's some cheese on a is it a mouse trap?
It's a mouse trap, yeah.
Die! How does he get the cheese without dying?
He's just that powerful.
Right.
Senses. We're gonna see right now what happens. I hate it.
God, what kind of fucking like Tom and Jerry shit? Where actual mouse traps use cheese?
Yeah.
Such a waste of cheese.
Yeah. So he runs off. He like, I think tugs on the rope.
So it messes up her aim. So she fires it way too early.
Yeah.
Dale was gonna hit that with a hammer.
Violence.
He was trying to kill Fat Cat, which, in their defense, he didn't throw them off two very tall things.
Yeah.
Trying to kill them. Like, it was just a fucking... Hell yeah, Dale.
Amazing.
Go wild.
So now they get knocked off the chair, fall. They do fall on Fat Cat, but it doesn't really just kind of like...
No, like, they meant to knock him out.
Yeah.
But because of Monty, the plan got fucked to hell.
Yeah. And they got tangled in the rope, so Fat Cat literally just grabs them and he has them tied up.
And, like, he yanks Gadget, too, she got caught in the rope, too. And we see Monty is just too powerful. Like, the mouse trap was triggered. But it just...
did not kill him.
Formed around him. Like his bulk stopped it.
Yes.
So instead of snapping him in half and breaking his neck, he lives.
Yeah. And we see that even Zipper is like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What's the form? Like,
yeah.
Whoa. But yeah. They're trapped. It's
fault. And I guess the implication that he's like genuinely really strong.
Yeah.
Like, you're a mouse. Why? Leading to my conspiracy theory that he's not really a mouse. Yes. I'll get to that later.
Yeah, Fat Cat is like, I'm fucking tired of you guys. Like,
so he puts them in a drawer.
Yeah.
Like, I'll deal with you later.
Yeah. And he like, I think he puts like a ruler, right? Like something to.
I think he just sticks them in there. Right? Because they're like a chipmunk in your house. Like, I don't think they can open it from the inside. Yeah. And here's the cop bringing...
The Precious Moments cop lady.
Oh my god, you're right. God, I hate her fucking blue eyes.
The parade, the Main Street Electrical Parade, and I was like joking that the characters look like Precious Moments, and then they what?
Yes! Yeah.
Beautiful. Y'all should have got the parade.
Yeah, the Main Street Electrical Parade. We lived it up.
Yeah.
I was worried it wouldn't start. Or that it was canceled or some shit. Breakdown.
We were literally at the end of the parade, and we didn't realize how slow it was. So it was supposed to start at 8:30, right?
Yeah.
We went to like almost 9.
Yeah, and I'm like having a breakdown. Like, because we got tickets for that for Disneyland specifically at this time in order to catch the parade before it ended.
Yeah, because we thought it was
for
gonna
the
be
season
like
or
a year long thing.
Like it started like in May.
Yeah.
Right? So barely anything.
Yeah. So we're like, oh shit, okay. So then like it was not arriving, and we're like, But then it was worth it. It was amazing. But
it was incredible. Tears.
Beautiful. But yeah.
Anyway, something that inspires tears of a different sort.
Oh my god. Cheese, okay. Let's fucking
I
see.
love that Nimnal's just hiding in this place, just lurking around the water cooler at this police station.
Yeah. People just are they allowed to come in and just hang it?
Just, yeah, wander around and, like, stand suspiciously in corners.
Yeah.
We see Fat Cat grabs Poopsie,
Mm-hmm.
like, very violently around the neck.
Jeez.
Meanwhile, Monty is trying to free
Oh, okay.
free Chippendale and Gadget from
Mhm.
inside the drawer.
Okay, so he uses the ruler. That's where the ruler came in. Yeah, like Plato is like losing his mind because he is kind of seeing everything happen.
Yeah, and then Plato just lets this happen.
Yeah.
Like, he stands there dumb
Uh-huh.
while Fat Cat like sprays his mouth with like shaving cream
Mm-hmm.
and sticks stupid Poopsie in his mouth. Like he was like he's a
Yeah.
rabid dog.
Yeah.
Like that's not something they test.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah.
and fucking Plato just stands there. And he's
Good.
like, what?
What? And he doesn't spit the dog out.
Oh.
So yeah, obviously, like Miss Clutchcoin like notices that her dog is missing, turns and sees the fucking ball dog is eating her dog.
Like, and also the Fat Cat was like kind of had Poopsie in a fucking death grip around the throat too. So it looks like he's like briefly unconscious.
Uh-huh.
And then once everyone is looking at him and Clutchcoin is passed out, then he
Mhm.
spits the dog out and does like a oh me kind of grin, like motherfucker.
Okay, dude.
He's supposed to be like a smart, supposedly seasoned cop dog, and
Mhm.
blah blah blah.
He keeps getting got.
And really, this is the dumbest way.
Yeah.
And fucking Clutchcoin's lackey
Yeah.
stooge like demands they put Plato down.
Yeah, like
Take him
straight up.
take him to a what's
To
it?
the pound.
Like a kill.
Yeah,
There's
like
like,
a
there's like a
kill
no kill shelter. Is it
Yeah.
a kill shelter?
Yeah.
That's a fucked way to call it.
Yeah.
Take it to a pound and put him down.
Yeah, he literally says, I want that animal destroyed.
Like that's not how it works, but okay. And fucking Nimnal just walks right up and just plucks the ruby out of her necklace. Like, what?
God.
And the cops are like, alright. Can't do anything when if the 1% orders it.
Yeah, it's fucked. Also, how, like, do they not, like, glue the ruby to the thing? Is it just...
It's just sitting in there. They just whoop,
Yeah.
pop it right out.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my god. It's bullshit.
yeah, so Chip and Dale and Gadget gets free just in time to hear that Plato has been condemned to death.
Mm-hmm.
So much for cop loyalty, huh? They turn on that dog in a second.
They do! What the
No
fuck?
hesitation. They're like, alright, guess we gotta kill him.
Yeah! Because immediately the next scene that we see is, like, the rescue rangers literally trying to find the pound.
Yeah. Yeah. Because Gadget's like, the sun sets over there.
Mhm.
So the so the pound is back there. And does like a barrel roll to get them back on track.
She's great.
And Monty complains about the barrel roll. And that's when Chip kind of lays into him, like, hey, you can't keep fucking us over.
Yeah!
Cheese attack.
Yeah, he's like, speaking of like upset stomachs,
Yeah.
like, you need to like control that. Like, you got us in trouble. And Monty's kind of like,
He's ambivalent. He's like, just a little cheese attack. Like,
Yeah.
bro,
mm-hmm.
their friend is being condemned to death at the pound. Like, and that's your fault.
Yes. And Dale is like, no, like, Chip's right. Like, you're fucking around is getting us, like, almost killed.
Yeah, like, if
Dale
Dale gets upset with you, you know you're in the wrong.
Yeah.
It's not just Chip being uptight.
Yeah.
Like,
And Monty immediately gets on the defensive.
Yeah.
Like,
you guys ready to fight them? Like, Roll pushes his sleeve up.
yeah. He's like, oh, you guys are ganging up on me, right? Like Chip is like, no, okay, calm down, like, let me
Like,
explain.
would you listen to
Yeah.
us? And Monty's like, no, I'm done listening to you.
He's like, that's all you want us to do,
Yes.
listen to you. And he's like,
I don't listen to anyone. Fuck you guys.
You're not my dad. He's like, like I come and go as I please. Like,
Yeah, it's like, what do I need you for?
yes,
And, like, Chip very genuinely is like a home,
a
family.
Monty like stammers. And he's like, I don't need anybody.
You. Good riddance. We see he has a parachute made out of the spotted boxers.
Of course, classic.
Of course, and he floats down to the ground, I guess.
Yeah.
Hey, watch it, Gadget Love. I almost left my stomach back there.
Speaking of stomachs, yours got us into trouble again.
Oh, it was just a little cheese attack. No need to get your fur up.
No, Chip's right. Your goofing around almost got us killed.
Oh, gang it up for me, eh?
Monty is the worst.
Yeah.
Well, they're arguing like, hey, your like dumbass cheese addiction is gonna get us killed.
Yeah, it's putting us
Like,
in danger.
yeah. I hate that it's a cheese addiction. Something that, from what we can tell, he has no control over. But does he?
Yeah, I don't understand, and it makes me uncomfortable. And I
Yeah.
keep thinking about the movie, and I hate the movie.
Yes. They call it like a cheese attack. It sounds
Yeah.
like asthma attack.
Exactly.
Something involuntary. It's an
Mhm.
asthma attack.
Yeah.
But this makes it like this, like they're like, you need to stop. So is it voluntary?
Yeah, I don't know if it's more like an attack or an addiction.
Yeah.
Putting like quotes and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
I
bad.
don't
And
know.
just Monty sucks.
Yeah, he does.
He ditches them.
Yeah.
And I love Gadget, who has just been, I guess she's had like elevator music playing in her head as she like solves world peace in her head. Is like, suddenly the plane seems a lot lighter.
Yeah.
Like, Chip's like, cause Monty jumped out, and you're, oh, that makes sense, and that's it.
They don't stop the plane. They turn back around and just keep going.
So I love her just deadpan. Oh, that makes sense. I lost it.
I lost it when he jumped off the
Yeah.
plane and then Gadget.
She did not hear that argument at all.
No.
She was somewhere else.
They could have all fought and fallen off, and she just kept going.
You know, suddenly the plane seems to handle lighter. Marty just jumped out! Oh, that would account for it.
What a queen. I love that.
So funny. Like, in this very unfunny show, she is so funny. She's the only bright spot for me, I swear. Plus the evil plan, once we get to it, because it's just insane.
Jeez.
Okay, so we're at the pound. We're on the roof. There's like a skylight.
Yeah. And we see that Chip and Dale are trying to like open the skylight, like push it open.
Yeah.
They can't.
Yeah. And we see that down below there is a Doberman guard dog, which seems weird, right? To have a dog guard a pound.
Yeah.
You have a human person. You'd have a human
Yeah.
guard.
Yeah. Huh.
Because this dog is not. Is it a narc or just a traitor?
It's a traitor.
Traitor.
Class traitor.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just weird that it's a dog guarding a pound.
Yeah.
That,
I think
that's not right.
No.
Like in real life.
No. Yeah.
Anyway, there's a Doberman.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a spiky collar.
To show you that it's evil. It's tough.
Yes. And yes, Chip and Dale can't get the skylight open, so Guy just like, I have an idea.
It's just a matter of finding the harmonic weakness in the glass.
Yeah, and she's just like kind of knocking on it, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh, is she gonna do some science thing?
Yeah.
No, she grabs a hammer and just smashes the glass. And like, obviously, it breaks. 'Cause it's a hammer.
It's a hammer with glass. Fucking, it shatters out of glass, and they all fall with the hammer.
And she hits the hammer right where they're standing.
Mhm.
And so, yeah, they fall right through. I think the hammer hits the dog on the head
Yeah.
and knocks him out.
Yeah.
The Doberman.
Yes.
Yeah, and then she says some absolute bullshit science. I failed physics, but I know this is bullshit.
Yeah. It's called hammer hitting glass breaks it.
Yes. But then the dog is awake and chases them for like a split second.
Yeah.
And then before they run into Plato's cage.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Oh wait,
think-
no. It's another dog's cage.
Oh right, you're right.
Yes.
Right. Is this a French stereotype?
I think so. French jump scare.
So yeah, this French stereotype dog voiced by Rob Paulson,
Rob Paulson.
whose name you do not remember.
No.
So we have, I think we mentioned, we have watched up to this, like previously, like in 2021.
Okay.
We watched the first 4 parts of this premiere.
Mm-hmm.
I remember nothing about this episode specifically,
No.
except for this dog, because we watched this very late. It was like
Yes.
2 in the morning.
Yeah.
And throughout our watch, I started to realize that Jim Cummings voiced almost every single fucking character in the show.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna break down over it.
Yeah.
And then this dog showed up. And without pause, I broke. I just broke down, thinking this was another Jim Cummings character. I was dying on the floor. Just I could not take another breath.
And then it got worse.
Yes, and then the hilarity of the fact that I was wrong, and that it was actually Rob Paulson.
The other person who's
Yes.
every voice.
The other one.
We were just literally losing our shit.
Just dying.
And then we did not continue watching the episode.
No, because I was just so far gone that I could not continue. So no, this French stereotype is not Jim Cummings, but Rob Paulson, TV darling. We love him.
Sorry, I can't remember your name.
I know, God. He voiced Gladstone in the 1987 DuckTales.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah. See, he has such a distinct, when he's not doing like a silly voice.
Yeah.
It's a very distinct voice whenever he shows up, especially in his older cartoons.
Yeah.
Where the voice acting can be subpar. It's always like, whoa, real voice acting.
Yeah, yeah.
Now there's a dog who belongs in the pound.
No dog belongs in the pound. Oh, pardonnez-moi. My name is Frenchy. I am from France. Oh, and this is my compatriot, Kessera.
Shut up.
So here he is a poodle, a French poodle.
Poodle.
So you know he's got that beret and that turtleneck.
Animals wear clothing in this world.
Yeah.
Get that tuxedo on.
I got him. God, we don't see him with him again.
Yeah.
In these next 2 episodes.
Boo.
And he has these really creepy blue eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, and the fucking dog's name is
Frenchie.
Frenchie.
Because he is from France.
He's from France. He has a little flag that he wears. He has a little flag and then a big flag on the wall of his cage.
Mm-hmm.
And also his little other friend, which is, I don't know what's his name, but those dogs that are just so hairy.
Yeah.
Like a little one.
Yeah.
And it covers the whole face.
Mm-hmm. He looks like a little fucking, like, footstool.
It looks, yeah. Yes, he looks like the footstool from Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, yeah.
And also, is it Cousin It?
Yes.
That's all the hair.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's a good joke. His name is Gesera.
Gesera.
And he's voiced by Optimus Prime, Peter Cullen. So you just hear Peter Cullen saying, Sera.
Yeah, and he, like, jumps.
That's all he says.
Yeah.
But there's a good joke where Frenchie's like, oh, you're backwards. And he turns him around. But because the dog is so hairy, it's exactly the same.
It's the same.
Backwards and forwards. So that was a cute joke.
That's funny.
And like they're revolutionaries and they want to like free all dogs from pounds, which hell yeah. Especially in 1989, they probably killed all the dogs. I don't know. That was a dark time.
Fuck.
And then doesn't he fucking flirt with Gadget?
Oh yeah, it's like the first thing he does. He's like
Horrible. This isn't the Duck universe where you're all the same size.
Yeah.
And like it's fine. Like this is the human world. Like this is our world.
This is our world. Get away from that mouse.
Get away from that mouse. Yeah, the dumb French flirt trope stereotype, blah blah blah. Luckily, it's dropped after this. And he helps them rescue Plato.
Yeah.
Because he's the captain of the
PU. The Pound Underground.
Which is him and Gesera.
Yeah. They're like not impressed because they're like, there's only 2 of you guys.
Yeah. But they've dug tunnels, concrete, in between the cages and stuff. And I'm just gonna skip over this dumb stuff. So, tunnel, and they follow the tunnels out to find Plato's cage. Where he's being a sad sack about being dumb and falling for...
Fat Cat's, like, trapped twice.
Yeah.
And, we see the, like, a hole opens up, and then out comes the revolution.
Yes. Chippendale, Frenchie, and Quesera
Mm-hmm.
all show up to free Plato.
Yes. Plato's like, oh, yeah, like, he's happy to see them. He's like,
Yeah.
you shouldn't have come because that guard dog is gonna, like, murder you.
Yeah, but they're like, "Nah, it's fine."
Yeah.
And then Frenchie and Quesera leave because they're gonna tunnel out
Yeah.
of the pound.
Mm-hmm.
And Plato's just ready to give up.
Yeah. He's literally like, Chip is like, like, we need to find Detective Drake. We need to, like, continue this fucking mission.
Yeah.
And Plato's just like, what's the point?
Yeah, like Fat Cat and Chlordane beat us. They're
Mhm.
smarter than us. It's like,
Yeah.
they're gonna put you to death, Plato.
Yeah,
They're gonna put you down.
And
Like,
at least escape, like,
yeah,
a fucking pound. Like, what?
yeah,
And yeah, he's like, they've been manipulating us. Like, Drake's a fugitive. Like, I don't want to do anything
yeah.
anymore.
That it's hopeless. But yeah, Chippendale,
Rally him.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, they encourage him to like, don't, never give up and.
See, they're basically like, oh, so you were just like being a liar about, like never giving up and like
Helping us.
pursuing justice. Yeah. So he's like, you know what? If you're not gonna do it, then we're gonna continue.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, if you're giving up, well, sucks. Good for you. We're not giving up.
Yeah.
I love Dale's like, we're not? I was ready to give up. Yeah, but Chip's like, no, we're not giving up.
We're gonna get the ruby, save Detective Drake, like, let's go. And kind of brings Plato back to his senses, I guess.
It's hopeless.
Hopeless? But you said never give up!
Dash, it's time to be realistic, lad.
Oh, you were just making up all that stuff about justice and helping others. You were?
Well,
Well, we're not giving up. We're not?
They respect Plato too much.
They do. Yeah, so,
But then
yes.
assume that Frenchie fucked off, even though he literally said, yeah, we're gonna continue the tunnel.
Yeah. Like, yeah, Fridges is gone. And so they're like, well, that means we need to get the key.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to get past the guard dog, who I guess just, well, he's faking sleeping.
Yeah,
Okay, that's fun.
Yeah.
This episode was like, oh, he just fucking took a nap? Nah, because he can hear them fucking talking.
Mm.
He knows they're gonna try to escape. And since this guy's a traitor, he's gonna stop them.
Yes. So we see the Chippendale and Gadget, like, they're hiding under a water bowl.
Yeah.
Getting to the key. But yeah, we see clearly that this dog is awake and
Yes. And the dog is, I don't know if they said his name, but he's in the credits, he's called DeSoto.
Mm-hmm.
And he hasn't spoken yet, but the voice actor is Howard Morris. I always want to bring up because he has like the most insane filmography that does not end.
Well, first we were impressed because it's such a amazing voice.
Yes.
That it's just like a very distinct voice.
Very distinct, like there's no jokey joke.
No, yeah.
It's a very
Like
serious kind of voice that I wasn't expecting. Where like 2 seconds ago we got a fucking French stereotype poodle dog. Like
it's different. You're like, whoa.
and his exiles, I'm like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
Like, is this somebody? And yeah, he has just this insane, endless filmography.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing on IMDb, like it just like 156 credits. And it just goes on and on and on.
Like a lot of random things.
Yeah,
like
a good amount of Disney, but then just all over the place.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It looks like he's also been in, like live action film, maybe like in the 50s and stuff.
Yeah, like damn.
Anyway, Howard Morris.
Yeah.
He passed away in 2005, but he did a very good job voicing this random
Doberman.
Doberman who gave us a shred of joy.
Yeah.
In this strange episode.
Yes. Yeah, he immediately obviously takes the bowl away.
Yeah, he lets him get pretty far though. He like watches them like ha ha ha. He's gonna let him think they're getting past him.
Yes.
But yeah, then he grabs the bowl off of them and he's like, jokes.
Yeah.
I take my job as a traitor very seriously.
We see that he like startles them. He like drops the bowl, and you're like, "Oh,
yeah, it's like a fun. This guy's so far in this 2 seconds more of a fun villain than Fat Cat.
Yeah,
and Cat was smarter than anything Fat Cat's done so far. Like, yeah, just he's like, because they don't realize he's taking the bowl off of him
Yeah.
that they're carrying, and yeah, drops it, and it's a metal bowl, so it makes
Mhm.
the noise.
Yeah. And he's like obviously like much bigger than them and he's really threatening to them actually.
You've no call to bully them.
It's my job, Gramps. I'm a guard dog. And I don't need any advice from a has-been cop.
Plato, he's like, leave him alone. And he's like, shut the fuck up, Grandpa. Like,
And yeah, they try to sneak away, and he puts his paw down, like, nah, 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 nah.
mm-hmm.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna eat these guys. It's a perk of my job.
Mm-hmm. Jeez.
Yeah, we only see this guy for a little bit, but
I like it.
a fun performance.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
A moment of good voice acting in this. Because it's nice. It was like a non-Jim Cummings, a non-Rob Paul. It's like a very distinct voice.
Yeah, it's good. And I don't know when it happens, but I think he barks at some point. And I told Anna that it's very jarring because it's like an actual dog bark, which, you know, everyone else has just been the voice actor barking. And I'm like, wow, I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm scarier.
Yeah.
Well, Howard Morris couldn't do a dog bark.
Probably. Or he was like, I'm not fucking doing it. Go to hell.
Before he can eat Chip and Dale and Gadget, the ground drops out from under him because Frenchie has dug a hole.
Yeah.
There's no sense of direction.
No.
Straight back up into the pound. And he says that the Doberman, like, went falling past them.
Yeah. And this joke did get to me because he's like, you know, he's like, the sweet smell of freedom. He's like, oh god, like, freedom smells like a little bit like a dog pound. And he's
No pause in between those, just immediate descent into sobbing. It's so funny.
Aha! Liberation at last! Smell the sweet fragrance of freedom! Curious? Freedom smells much like a dog pound. We have failed to escape, que sera?
And like Chip and Dale are like, anyway, they go back, they go to get the key. And
I give a shit.
So they leave Gadget to
deal
with Frenchie, and she like thanks Frenchie for saving them from the guard dog.
Yeah. Oh, it's because he was hitting on her, and now they're like, fuck that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's like, they're like, oh, you saved us. He's like, oh, okay, that's what the guy was.
Yeah, they're like, oh.
Jeez.
And Chip and Dale get a mop and bucket, and they use it for Dale to reach the key.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this gold haunted mansion ass key.
Such a
Anyway.
Why? Yeah.
Like a ring of keys.
Mm-hmm.
It's so weird that it's one.
Literally one key.
And so they're wheeling it straight at Plato's door.
Mm-hmm.
And Dale holding the key to like get into the lock.
But
it's so dramatic.
It's very dramatic. The stakes are high, apparently. Well, they are, but so like Chip is pushing the bucket, and then he trips. Mm-hmm. So then the bucket is like just gaining speed.
Yeah.
And Dale is like, "Oh, you can slow down now." He's.
Nobody looks back, and Chip's on the ground. Like, no, Dale. But like, yeah, I mean, Dale does put the key in the lock, but he hits it so hard that he gets the key in the lock, turns it, and then falls into the mop bucket.
Yeah.
But he's fine.
Yeah, he's all right.
And Gadget has a black nose in a very oddly glaring animation error for a couple seconds.
Yeah. And then, they take Dale out of the bucket, and it's time to run because the guard dog woke back up. Well, he came out of the hole.
He found his way out somehow. That was real quick. So everyone's running.
Mm-hmm. Like, Plato jumps out of a window.
Yeah.
But the way that I thought he was gonna just ram it.
Whoa, yeah. He says something like, it's gonna be rough. And then he just jumps through a window.
Yeah.
And then, like, right outside, he just collapses. Like, bro, you're sitting in a cell. Like, why are you tired?
Yeah, I'm assuming he just crashed to the ground.
Maybe.
But yeah, he's like, I need a moment. Everyone's like, there just isn't any time. We gotta go.
Yeah, because the Doberman jumps right after them. But before he can, like, run at them and eat them, but kill them, whatever, a aluminum trash can gets knocked into his path. Mm-hmm. And Monty, everyone's favorite, comes back and with his apparent super strength, grabs 2 trash can lids and bashes the soda on the head with them.
Yeah.
knocking him out.
Yeah, he's dead now.
He's knocked out.
But yeah, so they're like happy to see Monty. Ugh.
God knows why. And I don't think there's any resolution to him ditching them and almost getting them killed.
No.
The cheese attack, like, this is supposed to make up for it.
Yeah, like it is, I guess, apparently.
Yeah.
Because they're like,
Okay,
oh yeah,
they're asking why he came back.
yeah. Like Monty tries to play it off as like, oh, you know me, like I love a good fight, and then fucking Zipper fucking does his squeak
It's
and
his name, which is horrifying.
to tell make him tell the truth. And it's like that he was worried about them and that like he has nowhere else to go.
No one else wants to deal with him.
Yeah. Wow. But yeah.
And Gadget, who's nice, and like Monty knew her dad.
Yeah.
She hugs him.
And she's like, oh, we're glad to see you. And they're like, I think Chip is the one who's like, you have a place with us.
And then I guess Frenchie tunneled into the sewer.
Yeah.
Because he like he comes out of the manhole and like the manhole cover is on his balancing on his head.
Yeah.
And see his plan is to free all the dogs from the
Mhm.
pound, which hell yeah.
Yeah. And then he's like, maybe one day we can team up with your team again. And Chip is like, oh, like we're not a team. And then he kind of
Yeah.
looks around. Yeah.
Like, oh, I guess we are.
Yeah. They're never gonna see this dog ever again.
I have no clue. I don't know if we see them. You have to let me know if you watch more of the show. Do we see any of these characters again? All I know is we see Fat Cat again. Clodane, I assume not.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's been caught, and now Fat Cat can like go do crimes on his own.
True.
I assume. Yeah, let me know.
I don't understand why Plato has to be in the roller skates.
I feel like he would slow them down.
Yeah. He can just run next to them.
Yeah. Okay, so flash forward to whatever. Gadget has created, those things
Oh, like
that they drive around in the swamp.
Yeah, like a hoverboat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hoverboat out of a roller skate
Mm-hmm.
and a fan. And for whatever reason, they're like towing Play-Doh along, which makes no sense.
Oh, yeah.
He is a like 30 maybe pound, 20 pounds. I don't know how much dogs weigh. Bulldogs are heavy, I assume.
30 pounds, yeah.
Like, he's a full dog.
Mm-hmm.
Like, being pulled.
With them. Like, behind them.
Yeah, behind a bunch of mice and rats. Whatever they are. He should be totally weighing them down. Anyway, whatever though.
He should be in the front of this
He
thing.
should be pulling this, and they tell him which way to go.
Yeah. Who knows?
Whatever. But so the way that they're trying to find Drake and Clordane is that Gadget has set up a thermometer, and that they're tracking the cold.
Yeah.
Because if they find the glacier ice, they'll find Clordane.
Yes.
And I'm like, Gadget, that's just ice.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna be 32 degrees or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, because then first they run into a snow cone cart. Ice cream, sorry. Ice cream cart.
Ice cream cart. Yeah, which obviously, it has ice in it.
Yeah. It's cold, like it has to be frozen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Seems like a bad plan. And it is.
It is.
Yeah.
It's like, fall into the ice cream.
Yeah. I want some ice cream. I have ice cream. Let's get some ice cream after this.
Yeah.
I have rainbow sherbet.
Never mind. You can have
Oh my god! We have other ice cream too! Fuck off! Okay, and then they just happen to see a fucking BART station.
Yeah.
Where it's fucking nuclear winter down there, apparently. Like, someone's blasting the AC.
Yeah.
And we see some, not New Yorkers. Some San Franciscoans. San Franciscans. Whatever the fuck.
Okay.
Like, with coats looking all cold and stuff. So they're like, Clordane must have hidden the glacier underground.
I guess.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a dumb way to figure it out. And Play does something that, like, good spotting will trap them underground like the rats they are.
And Monty gives him, like, a glare.
Like, he's offended.
Yeah.
And Plato goes, oh, no offense. And I'm like, okay. from as far as we can tell,
Yes.
Monty is a mouse.
Yeah.
Because Gadget is a mouse.
Yeah.
Rats are unpleasant, so they wouldn't make Gadget a rat.
Exactly.
Monty gets offended, though, of being called a rat.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he wasn't. He's just offended by the reference to rats in a negative light.
Yeah.
Continuing my theory that Monterey Jack is a fake name,
Uh-huh.
it's an alias, and that Monterey Jack isn't a mouse at all,
Yes.
but a rat
Yes.
on the run from the law.
Yes.
It explains his strength.
Uh-huh.
As we saw in The Great Mouse Detective, rats are much stronger than mice.
Yes.
And Ratigan gets very offended when he's called a rat.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is not Ratigan, he's too dumb.
Yeah.
But
But
I believe he is not a mouse, he's a rat.
Yeah.
It's like, I think it's Fievel and Fievel's American Tail, where there's a cat posing as a rat to gain, like, mice and rat,
intel.
no, intel, but, like, trust.
Oh,
And to
okay.
get them to like, kill them all.
Okay, okay.
Forgot his name. But it's like that. But he's a rat, pretending to be a mouse. And he's actually British.
Oh, yeah.
Which I will elaborate on next episode.
Yes.
My grand theory. My conspiracy theory that
Yes.
Monty...
Just imagine there's a board behind
Yes,
with
this
threads.
big board. Monty A is not Australian.
Yes.
Fake accent.
Mm-hmm.
Fake name.
Fake name.
Monterey Jack is not... She's available in Australia.
Yes.
He didn't know that because he's too dumb.
Yes.
He's really a rat.
And he's really a rat.
Yeah.
We did it.
I'm done. Done recording. God, this was almost over. They run into the BART station.
Yeah.
Oh, and I don't think we explained what the BART station
Oh,
was.
no.
People who don't know. I don't know what BART stands for. I assume it stands for something.
Whoa.
We're gonna look it up.
Yeah.
It's the subway
Yeah.
for San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, for whatever reason, it's called the BART.
Yes.
And it's just a subway.
Yeah.
And assuming this is set in San Francisco, it's kind of lends credence to it because only so many cities in the U.S.
Actually
have subways.
Like a subway
Like what,
system.
San Francisco,
Mhm.
New York, Chicago.
I think.
No,
Technically, but it's not most.
it's not a subway.
Yeah,
it's
not a
mixed.
subway.
It's all above ground.
Yeah, well, parts of it are underground, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, like there's a thing like this, like the
Yes,
with the
this is
stick.
like a legitimate station, not a station, like a
entrance. Like
entrance.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You enter underground.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyways, comically, the reason that Plato is wearing skates is because he has to fall down.
Yes, you're right. Yeah.
Stairs. I hate this.
Oh my God, yeah. Plato's just unconscious. Oh, we see there's like some subways rattling past.
Yeah.
And there's a big wooden door where all the cold is escaping from. And they ask, why does Clayton have all the ice down here?
Yeah.
Anyway, we need to tear this door down. And like Monterey Jack is like, hey, I'm like
The strong
5 inches
Jack.
tall. Let me like bash this wooden wall down.
Mm-hmm.
And Plato's like, yeah, let me take care of that.
Yeah. Say that his like dad was a rugby mascot and that he like remembers a few movies. Like, oh,
Shut up! Just busted this wall. And he does, but too good.
Yeah.
Because he brings the whole wall collapsing down on all of them, knocking them all out.
Yeah.
And so, obviously, the bad guys hear it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so Percy, and Clordane follow the noise, and they see only Plato,
Yes.
like unconscious, buried under rubble.
And they know it's obviously Drake's dog,
Yeah.
so they're like,
And-
Clordane is like, yeah, I can use this to my advantage.
Yeah, somehow.
I guess.
And we see that they're going to kidnap the unconscious Plato.
Mm-hmm.
The end.
To be continued.
To be continued.
Ta-da.
I think this would be probably the second best episode of the show so far.
Yeah.
Because the last one's the best. The last one's just insanity.
So weird. I did enjoy this, but I was still like, what the fuck is
Yeah.
the plan?
Yes. We have no clues
Mm-mm.
as to what the plan is. Like, nothing.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Right. I want to give any closing statements. This episode's draining.
I don't know. Do you have any questions?
No, I didn't bother putting out questions for this. I'll ask for questions for Tailspin, because Tailspin deserves it. But Follow us on Twitter.
Yeah.
If you haven't, yet.
I don't know. If you really hate our review of this, send us a Tumblr ask at our
Yeah.
Tumblr at What Is About This Podcast.
Or just leave us a review, a nice one, hopefully, on our iTunes. Spotify, you can
You can start.
Star it.
Yeah.
I think that's the only place you can leave reviews.
I think.
iTunes, give us some reviews. We love that.
Yeah.
Maybe wait till we get the tailspin. When we're more engaged and excited.
Or if you really love our descent into madness via the movie.
Yeah. Leave us a review. We'd love that.
Yeah.
I'm going to probably make a shirt, a Emmy Award winning Chippendale Rescue Rangers movie shirt.
Yes.
That'll be DMCA takedown immediately.
Immediately.
So follow us on Twitter because I'll post the link the minute it's done.
Yes.
So you can buy it real quick if you want it.
Yes.
It'll be terrible and ugly. So if you want that.
I will buy one. So
For a movie that deserves nothing less. Awful. Damn. Alright.
Yeah.
Somos amigos.
Somos amigos.
To be continued.